Hi there, students. To languish, a verb. You could have an adjective, languid, but the meaning's a little different. And languor, a related noun as well. So let's see, to languish. This has several meanings. Firstly, to exist or to continue to exist in miserable, depressing conditions. So Nelson Mandela languished in the Robben Island prison for many years. The poor languished in the ghettos and will languish there for the foreseeable future. Okay, to languish, to be unattended, to be neglected, to be forgotten for a long time. His theories languished in obscurity for many years, but now they have become popular. Or maybe there's a lettuce that is languishing at the bottom of the fridge. It's been left and forgotten about. And then finally, languish, to become weak, to lose strength, to lose vigour. So the crops languish due to the lack of rain. His strength began to languish due to lack of food. The economy is languishing due to lockdown. His energy languished. Okay, now let's look at this adjective languid. It's a little bit different. If something is languid, it lacks energy, it lacks enthusiasm, it's apathetic. It doesn't feel like working. It doesn't feel like doing anything. So the thought of doing my homework makes me feel languid. His languid attitude shows his lack of enthusiasm. Notice, languid is negative. And then we have languor. Okay, which is the related noun. Languor talks about being tired or inactivity, but in this case, very often, when you're enjoying doing nothing. He lay on the sofa all weekend with languor. He felt tired and he didn't feel like doing anything. A hot summer afternoon maybe brings on languor and you feel like going to sleep. But notice languor can be both negative and positive, whereas to languish is definitely negative, and languid is negative as well. So now let's go back to the verb languish. To languish, to live, to be in horrible conditions for a long time. He languished in jail. After the fall, the climber languished on the open rock for many hours, unable to move, until they finally came to rescue him. To languish, to be forgotten, to be neglected. The rubbish languished on the street for a long time before it was finally dealt with. The old house languished into disrepair because nobody ever went there, and finally the roof fell in. And then finally to languish, to become weak, to lose energy. So after running 20 kilometers, his energy started to languish. After 2 months of English classes, his enthusiasm started languishing. So, now notice, to languish, a regular verb. He languished in prison. His energy has languished. And I think I would probably give this a 7, maybe even a 7.5 in formality. It sounds quite poetic, quite literary, quite formal. For semi-formal writing or formal writing, I would recommend, or maybe a very formal speaking. Informally, I think maybe to remain in bad conditions, to be neglected, or to weaken. And then as to origin, well, there was a Middle French word languir, and that itself came from Latin languire, which was a bastardization of langere, to feel sick, to feel faint. Okay, so to languish, to continue to live in horrible conditions, to be unattended or neglected for a long time, to lose energy, to lose enthusiasm. So there you go. I'd better not let my channel languish. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Languish Languid Languor.